Hello, Leo, and welcome to your May 2023 Singles Love Reading. Leo, this is a general reading. It will not resonate with all of you. Please take what resonates with you, leave the rest. Feel free to check your other sign placements, your moon and rising signs, to see if there's any more answers, clarity, guidance in those readings for you. All right, Leo, welcome to my channel. My name is Rudy. I thank you all for being here. If you're new, welcome back. If you're returning, thank you all again for being here. Take a real quick minute to say hello to all the brand new subscribers. Thank you all for being here. Hello. And, in the comments, you all say hi to everybody. I love when you all interact. I love seeing the threads go. So thank you all for being here. All right, guys, we are looking at, you have a lot of cards that came out. I normally don't pull this many, but they were flying out, so that is what happens. And I shuffle off camera. If you want me to shuffle on camera, I can do that, but it gives me more time to talk, is what I feel, and more time to explain things. The energy of the relationship, you have relationship and communication. Obviously, you want, growth, peace, harmony, like-mindedness. You want a connection there with the communication. I always see this as like a psychic, like a finishing each other's sentences and knowing what the other one's going to say and having this really strong connection with somebody. But there's communication, definitely talking. I love how the relationship is 12 and that's a 21, so it's flipped. And it's like, isn't that beautiful? I just absolutely love that picture. But yes, you want a relationship that is going to grow. You're looking for like-mindedness. You're looking for something that will weather all the trials and tribulations of life. And you know that you have to have communication. You have to be able to talk to somebody. You have to be able to, talk about things, air your differences, and just in general, just talk and communicate. You don't just say, oh, I'm in a relationship and put them in the back pocket and be done, right? We have pleasure and achievement here. And I feel that, Leo, you're Leo, so there's a lot of hard work. There's a lot of, let's just see what your card says here, that a Leo is about. Oops, let me turn it. You have heart, pride, loyalty, warmth, enthusiasm, creative self-expression. There's a lot going on here, and you're fixed fire also. So, your passion, and desire about everything that you do, and you take very much pleasure in everything you do, in all your work and all your activities, right? And you could have a lot of achievements, and you could be, a very industrious person, and there could be a lot going on in your life, and you want somebody that kind of fits in with that and understands you could have a very busy life and very busy life cycle, and you're looking for somebody that understands that and maybe is like-minded enough and has that also, and is not intimidated by you, Leo, because you're big as far as what you do and your life experiences and your work, again, and your achievements. And you don't want somebody intimidated by that. You want somebody that can accept that and appreciate you for who you are, as you will appreciate them for who they are, is what I feel. And you really love what you do, and you're not going to change that for anybody. You have dead end. And I just feel with this card that you've met a lot of people, and you just knew right away. Again, you're Leo, and I just feel it's been cut and dry. It's like, yep, nope. You don't waste time giving people second, third, and fourth chances if you're not feeling it. You don't waste the time with it. You're just not going to do it, and you will just end it. I think in past relationships, that's come up, that dead end feeling, and you've learned from that. You've learned to understand when it's time to let go. And I feel with the forgiveness card that in past relationships, we always can forgive. We don't have to forget. We always can let go of what has happened. We can forgive. We forgive ourselves. We can beat ourselves up over, oh gosh, I should have known that. Oh, why didn't I know that? And being fire, Leo, you have that that spark of I don't want to say self-doubt, but when it comes, it can come really quick on you. And get a hold of you before you even realize it. So self-forgiveness to me is first and foremost here. And I feel with the dead end card and the forgiveness is that you're like, I don't have to explain anything to myself. I know what I did, why I did it, and the reasons. Solitude can talk about being alone for a while. I see this kind of in the Hermit card, going in with my dog hair, going in and, you know, rekindling your own light, rekindling your own flame, kind of playing things over, playing past relationships over in your head to see, you know, your role in it, their role in it, what happened, why did it happen, learning from it, shining your light so others can see, shining your light so you won't be in the dark anymore, and you have that understanding, and that comes from self-forgiveness also. Surrender frustration, Leo. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or just dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And I think that's exactly what you do with solitude. I think that's exactly what you do with forgiveness, right? I think the dead end, I think whatever relationships happened can be very frustrating, especially if you're in a relationship that you think is going somewhere and then something out of nowhere happens, like jealousy or like, you know, calling you out for your success, or calling you out because you're good at what you do, or because you're getting acknowledged for something, and that's not going to work, right? That's the first card here is the Five of Cups. Again, letting something go, having a loss, right? You still have two cups there. That almost like looks like a martini or something with an olive in it. But you know, I feel with the forgiveness and the solitude, I feel that when something ended, you know, you may be coming out of that energy. You may be coming out of that energy of grief, loss. It's fine to grieve. It's fine to understand it. It's fine to go through it. But just know that it doesn't have to continue. You have a lot to offer. You have a lot to give people. Almost like, looks like there's runes on those cups. And you can get up and you can follow your path forward. Queen of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. It could be a person coming in. It could be somebody in your life, like a mother figure or a grandmother, that is like, you know, blunt and to the point, telling you like it is. It could be a person coming in your life that is very straightforward, like, I like you, let's get, you know, together, let's go out. I feel with this Queen of Swords, it is either for you or the person coming in, or for the person that's maybe a counselor in your life, or a figure of somebody that is that you're, you know, talking to, or that is helping you. It's that truth hurts. It's what I feel. Truth hurts. And again, I feel that solitude and that acknowledgement. And that could be coming from this, you know, somebody could have a heart-to-heart with you and say, look, you know, maybe you were just as to blame or whatever. Coming to that understanding, coming to that realization, cutting through the BS, really seeing both sides of the blade, right? Seeing both sides of the blade, seeing something for its what it was, what it is, what happened, and understanding it. But it could be somebody coming in that is, you know, going to tell you about it, or that you come to that realization. And, you know, somebody could be coming in that is going to be fair and just and truthful and honest, and maybe you're not used to that. You know, somebody that tells it like it is and follows through, actions and words match up, right? Five of Wands and the Wise One. Again, you have this conflict, or you have this dilemma, and then you have this counsel. You have this conflict and dilemma, and you have this wise person outcome. You have this lesson. It's like you're learning from each step that you take, Leo. You can have some type of bickering back and forth. You could still be in contact with a past partner. There could be some, chaos and conflict going on. Again, you have another 5, right? 5 is a number of change. It can be a number of forced growth or adapting, adapting to your new normal. But I feel like there's people here to help you help yourself, is what I feel. There's very wise people here. You have the Queen of Swords, very much nurturing and caring and concerned about your mental health and concerned about how you're communicating and how you're expressing yourself. The wise one, you have somebody that is very knowledgeable and very been around the block, has a knowledge and is ready to share the knowledge, right? Again, another 5. They hold the key, they hold the answers. It could be a counselor. You could be heavy into counseling, which is fine, absolutely fine. You could be going to partners counseling or just into some type of classes that's helping you grow and helping you develop and helping you see yourself in a whole different light. We have the Knight of Wands and the 7 of Cups. Knight of Wands could be a person coming in, shows up male here, can be a female. Passion, desire, there could be a spark between you. This could be somebody that comes in and out of your life that is not stable. If this is some love interest of yours, know that stability might not be there. I'm not saying it will never be there, but don't put all your eggs in one basket, because you can be, it could be going to a dead end as far as a love partnership. If you're looking for somebody to help you, move some furniture and maybe go out to dinner and have some fun, this is definitely the person there. I just feel like when this person comes in, or if this person is already in, they could be a friend. You might not link romantically to, but it could just be somebody out to have fun with, and there could be some passion, or there could be something between you two, but whether or not you act on it, that's on you. But it is Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, the wands, the fire. It's like-minded. It's like an understanding between the two of you. There could be some decisions to make. Your judgment could be a little cloudy right now, Leo. Your judgment could be a little bit cloudy. This person coming in could maybe cloud your judgment. Maybe you think they want one thing, or maybe you think they're saying one thing and they're not. But remember, we have relationship communication. You have this new voice. You have this new way of speaking, talking. You're not afraid to use it, right? You're not afraid to communicate. Say, hey, are we starting something here, or is it just no? Or are we just hanging out? You're not afraid to use it, especially when you have this kind of confusion, or you have this, you get caught up in it. Her head's in the clouds. You get caught up in it, and you get swept away, and your feet need to be on the ground. And I think that's where the Queen of Swords comes in, because it's that grounded energy. It is that energy of, even though it's an air energy, but it's a truth energy. It is a fairness energy. You have the Hangman again, or the Hanged One, in reverse. Not in reverse, I'm sorry, because that's what they see if they're hanging upside down. You have the Hanged One as a subconscious energy that is not showing up on the board. Again, it shows the inner work you're doing on yourself. It shows the solitude. It shows the hard work. It shows the forgiveness for yourself. It shows not being frustrated with yourself because things aren't moving as fast as you'd like. You might be in counseling, and the counselor will go, you would think, oh, this is going to be our last session. And then the counselor goes, yeah, we need about 3 more. And you're like, oh, what am I not understanding here? And you have to understand, you can't force knowledge. You can't force understanding. You can't force growth. It has to happen at its own time, right? Very interesting. The Hierophant's a card of Taurus, that grounded energy, that roots, putting down the roots, understanding things. That's where I think this all stems from. Understanding the chaos and conflict, understanding these thoughts, why you're attracting certain people into your life over and over and over again, possibly. You know, having that understanding, and then you bring in that knowledge, where this person coming in, this Knight of Wands energy, can be coming in and confusing you, because it's almost like they act one way and then they'll say something that's contradictive, or vice versa, and it confuses you. So the only way you're going to understand everything is to communicate. But again, the Hanged One, doing the work you need to do on the inside, so you can release and you can move forward on. Self-imposed solitude, self-imposed pause, pushing the pause button on yourself, taking that time to rest and rejuvenate your thoughts. Again, you have Ace of Swords, new ideas coming in, new thoughts, new communication, maybe talking to somebody. And that will happen when you take care of you. And you're willing, you're open. I just feel like you're trying to push the envelope a little bit, push it forward a little bit, instead of giving it the proper time that is needed. Let's pull some clarifiers for you for the Five of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Whoop. That's it. All right. Wipe off my dog hair. Yeah, sever the ties. Sever, I think whatever relationship you're coming out of really threw you for a loop. I don't know if they're narcissistic. I don't know if they're gaslighting you, ghosting you. I don't know what they're doing. But whatever it was really pulled out the rug from under you. And that is what I feel with the dead end. It wasn't going anywhere. I think in your heart of hearts you might have known it and you didn't act on it. And it really threw you for a loop and made you stronger and made you more resilient and more open to, again, communicating. But you have to sever the ties. That past relationship was pulling you down. I've got to get a drink of water. Past relationship was pulling you down. It had you anchored so you felt like you were drowning. You have to cut the ties. You have to cut that rope. You had to cut that was pulling you down, holding you there. Again, they could have had something that they were holding over you, like, oh, I'm coming back, or, if you do this, I'll come back, or if you do that, I'll come back. Could have been all mind games. And you have to see it for what it is, cut through the BS and move on. I'm going to reread this card. Frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. And that's exactly what the Solitude card is. That's exactly what the Hanged One card is. Regrouping, taking a break, taking a breath. Not playing their games, not falling into that pattern. Wanting a relationship that's strong in communication. Wanting a relationship that is not intimidated by what you do or what you can do or your work or your achievements. Wise One and Five of Wands. This bickering, this pettiness. Yeah. It's almost like, I don't know if this is like past relationship, like you were married, if you still have to have contact with this person, but it's like every time you're around this person, you feel that them pulling you down, trying to trap you into something, trying to hold you accountable for something you didn't do, right? Trying to keep you, like, like if you have to go to their house or you have to meet with them for whatever reason, and they keep coming up with excuses and excuses and excuses to keep you there longer and longer and longer, when you're just dropping off a shoe they left or something, you feel trapped. And I feel like the longer you're away from somebody, the easier it's going to be for you to, again, move out of that energy. Know that it's a dead end, and know it's not and never is going to be the kind of relationship that you are needing for yourself to grow and have a healthy relationship. Knight of Wands and Seven of Cups. Can be getting over emotional too. Oh, it's too. Sorrow, yeah. Wow, sever, trap, sorrow. What does that tell you, right? Having the grief, still having the grief. Could be hurt here with this, Again, might have thought that this person was somebody more than they were. I'll pull one more on that one. Yeah. Whatever this relationship is, the confusion that's here, the confusion that it's lending. I always say relationships are work, but they shouldn't be that hard work. This could be leading to more sorrow. This could be leading to like triggers. There can be a wise woman that is going to help you. Could be the Queen of Swords. Wise women, listen to the energies here. You have the male-female aspects. God speaks. You have the crone, wise woman energy, and then you have your inner voice, your inner knowing. Again, knowing what you should do, knowing what you should have done, understanding and listening to. And I feel like something's almost repeating itself, Leo, where maybe you didn't learn the lesson the first time around. It's coming back in a different person, in a different form, and maybe giving you back that same until you learn. And this time you're going to get it. Again, you have this confusion, but you're going to understand either your ancestors, your guides, your guardians, a mother figure, grandmother, great-grandmother, the universal life force energy, your God, your goddess, whatever this energy is going to come forth, and it's going to like click, and you're going to understand and get it. Knowing you're not going to go through this again. That could be the subconscious where it's like, I'm going to take another time out and try to understand it now. Pull some oracle cards for you. Let's give a shuffle, Leo. I feel this Queen of Swords energy is pivotal. It could be a new person coming in. It could be, again, a counselor or somebody that has very wise words. I don't feel the Queen of Energy and the Crone are the same, but they could be, or they could be, this could be their mother, or they learned this from their mother, or they, they're coming in a very strong energy. Wow. These cards are flipping out. Anything else for Leo? Any other messages? Nope, way too many. Any other messages for Leo? Well, that one's been coming out for everybody. All right. Trying to do them in the order I thought they came out in. All right. Lots of cards. Manifestation. Again, knowing what you want. Surrender the frustration of knowing it's not coming as fast as you want it to. Know that if it's not coming, if it's not appearing, if something's too hard, if something's pushing back on you, it's not time for it yet. And understanding that. Rising above your adversity. Being with like-minded people. Being with people that are understanding, that lift you up. Could be your guides, could be your angels with the wings there. There's hope, right? Hope springs eternal. And you know that, you know the work you've done. Again, if you've called somebody else in that was just like an ex or just like a past relationship, you're done it now. So I can't wait to see what your June reading is going to be, because you're done this. You're not going to repeat this. You've learned your lesson. This is solidified. You've learned your lesson. You see the way forward. You see the light at the end of the tunnel. You see the rainbow. You see the way forward again. Your passion, your desire, not losing yourself, knowing what you want to create, again, knowing your achievements, knowing how far you've come, knowing you're not defined by a partner, transformational energy, being like the butterfly, going through a lot, not only sacrifices, but going through a lot to get to the point you're at with the transformational energy. Every now and then you're going to have that energy of feeling stuck or feeling kept or feeling you know, that ego is going to play that little game with you, but you are getting so strong, Leo, you're not going to have to worry about that anymore, because you've gained the wisdom. These two cards here, I tell you, well, you have three. I say the Queen of Swords, the God speaks, and the Crone. I mean, listening to the higher self, listening to the higher forces, listening to those around you, the wisdom that you're gaining from all this. I'm not saying it's going to wipe away the sorrow, wipe away the pain, but you're going to learn and you're going to grow, and you're not going to allow yourself to repeat. You're going to have boundaries, healthy boundaries you're going to set, and you're going to stick to them. They're telling me to look at the bottom of the decks. Voice, you're going to lose. You might lose your voice. Creativity, yeah, sparking that creativity, using your voice, the communication, right? Using your voice, the communication. Healthy boundaries you're going to set, and learning the wisdom from this. Now, is there a possible love coming in? There is. Could be the Queen of Swords. Could be, again, I don't think it's this, this mixed signals here. You'll have to let me know how that works out, or if that's this person that we talked about coming back in. But you're finally going to learn and say no and move forward with wisdom. And I cannot wait to see what next month's reading is for you. Let me know about the Queen of Swords. Who is that? Male, female, somebody there to help you, somebody there to speak your truth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You know, you have the divine masculine and the divine feminine with the crone. Very old wisdom, very old knowledge and truth speaking here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Leo, sometimes we just have homework we need to do. Sometimes we don't have a great love of our life this month, but we have to do the work. We have to do that foundational work. Take care of yourselves. Be safe. Stay healthy. Know you're transforming. It might not feel like it, but you are. You are transforming. You are growing. You are beautiful. You are loved. You are wonderful. You are amazing. And you know it. The world knows it too. Take care of yourselves and each other. Leo, stay safe. Be blessed. Know I put mid-month readings out for health, career, finance, and love. If you're interested, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Good luck to you, Leo. Leave a comment. Leave a thumbs up. Appreciate you all. Be blessed. Bye for now.